Afternoon.
Hello.
Exciting evening and excellent morning to everyone around the world. This is Carla from Rehan, Allahwala's World of Connections. And I am here today to speak to Zahid Malik, who was originally from Pakistan, but he now lives in Dubai. And we're going to hear about his life and his work and passions and what he's all about. I'm very anxious to speak with him and find out about him. And I think you'll enjoy hearing about him too. Having said that, I want to remind you that the show is sponsored by Rehan Alawala's Institute of Peace, which is an online organization promoting peace one conversation at a time. Zahid, can you please introduce yourself?
Thank you so much, Carla, for taking me live with the people. And I got this opportunity to speak about myself. And this is my second time I'm talking to with someone who gave me a chance to tell people what I do and from where I started. So the first of all, thank you so much for you. You are doing a lot of effort for people to encourage them, to speak about them. And I really appreciate your work.
Thank you.
Myself, Zahid Malik, and I born and brought up in Pakistan. And I have studied my basic high school there as well. And aside of study, I was doing some art just as a passion, and which is later on become my professional. And I was quite lucky that I was gifted with the multiple art, which I realized with the passage of time. And what I needed, just needed to take a first step, which I have taken in 2000 when I was a student of high school. And I started like drawing something which was part of our culture. It's called henna. In our language, it's called mehndi, which mostly the females applied on their hands, special for the weddings, occasions, parties, and all the celebration. And you know, the in around the world, there is a different type of culture, different type of scenarios, and every culture have a different type of things to do for the celebrations. So in our culture, the henna, it's called mendi. Mendi is a big part of the celebration. Um, it will be not wrong if I say like the females feel uncompleted without henna. If they are going to attend a wedding or birthday parties or any other functions. So it's a big part of our culture for the celebration, especially. So I realized that because I was belongs to a family like in my childhood, I was spotted like I had a very luxury life, but later on I realized that after school or maybe after graduation, I have to do myself. I have to afford myself. So what I will do, because if I go for the job, there is only fixed salary, and I will be working from like a 9 to 6, and there is no like a future plan. There is nothing like that will be a daily routine. So I was always thinking to do something big from my childhood. So I started this art as a professionally. It's called henna in 2000. In 2000, yes, exactly 2000. So I started doing in my hometown, and people they were like feeling very uncomfortable because in our country, as if you know, the male and female have very conservative thinkings. So like female have own activities, male have own activities, so they don't mix up. So if something going to be happen, like a part of culture and some extra, which is not usually people they can see everywhere, so people they feel uncomfortable. So that was very uncomfortable for the people, like they are applying henna from a male artist. So it was a big challenge for me to make comfortable females to sit front of me and I'm applying henna on their hands. So same like I never gave up. Even in the beginning, no one was ready to get henna from me. But I started with the friends, I started with my sisters, and slowly, I I call the kids around me, give them some candies, and I'm applying henna on their hands only to get experience, only to get more professional in my field. So when I realized that I'm okay, I can do all type of design myself. So then opened a shop in small hometown, and when I put a signboard that with my name as a henna artist, and everyone staring at me like this, what is this? Like, from where this guy come from? And he's doing henna. But it's take me 2 years to realize people that a male also can do henna. Otherwise, in saloons, in weddings, or in our culture, if you look around, you will find only females doing henna for the females. But I was the first person who introduced publicly that I'm a male artist for the henna, and it was a huge achievement for me. So when I started my career, and after 2 years, and finally I got a big response from the female because they know I can do better than a female, a henna, and I was not like a copying design from anyone. I was doing it self. Like if you told me like I want to have this design and I want to have something different accordingly my occasion or function, and I was doing the same. So that was an ability in my hand, what I was doing. So people, they love it. And only these things makes me different than others. So that's why I become more like a professional. I become more comfortable in my work and I become more perfect in my work. And I have been doing this henna business I have been in Pakistan like 10 years and in different cities. And I have a huge a client from Pakistan. Then the people they come to know from Germany, and the people they start traveling to Pakistan only to get henna from me. And I was so lucky, like internationally people they recognize me. But then I got an opportunity from Dubai. And if you know Atlantis, the Palm Dubai, it's a big five-star hotel, which is located only three places in world like Bahama, Maldives, and Dubai. So it's called Atlantis. It's a big name in the hotel industry. So there was a German company, and they were also doing some different type of like a technology they were presenting to their clients. It was the retail shops they were having, and like the concept was totally different. Uh, Suddenly, I got an offer from Dubai. I was busy in my business in Pakistan, doing henna every day from morning to, and there was so crowd at my shop, and I have nothing to in my mind about Dubai, about abroad. I had no any plan to go anywhere because I was so busy and I was earning enough in my country, and I was staying with my family, with my mother, with my sister, and I was quite happy. But suddenly I got offered, and they were like forcing me to come to Dubai. And first, I wanted to know what they are actually offering me, what they want me to do in Dubai. So they have sent me some samples. It was a drawing on a paper, but it was written a name, but written name with something different type of art. Uh, if but they were not finding anyone in Dubai because they didn't get since long time. But the owner of the company, he was a German guy. He had a plan in his mind that he wanted to start as a professionally this art with his retail shops, but he couldn't find anyone from Dubai. He tried in different countries, but he couldn't find it. Then he contacted with someone in Pakistan, and from contact to contact, it's reached on me, and someone talked to me that if you could do this, you can go to Dubai and you can have a good salary and a good lifestyle there. I said, what's that? When I look at this, I realized that yes, I can do this. And the guy who was talking to me, he was shocked. And he said, I've been finding someone since 6 months in Pakistan. I couldn't find any single person who said, yes, I can do that. The mostly people, they look at the paper, they don't know exactly what is that and how it's made. But you are the first person who suddenly told me straight away that, yes, you can do it. I said, yes, exactly, I can do it because I know what is made and what is written. He gave me the paper and he told me to make a sample with your hand to show to the company. If he agreed, so then I will go forward. I said, okay. And I have taken the paper. I bought some colors from the market and I started doing at home. And I have done like in 10 to 15 minutes, the same pattern, what they were looking for. And I sent to them and he forwarded to Dubai. And the owner of the company, German, his name was Luther Human. And he got my number and he told me I wanted to speak this guy immediately. He called me directly from Dubai and he was like so excited to meet me and talk to me. And he said, I don't know from where you are, but the thing is, I got to know that you are the person who's doing this art already. And it's unbelievable. Like if someone from German thinking and getting idea in his mind to do something new in the world, and the same thing practically someone know how to do in Pakistan, he said, it's unbelievable. How come like my idea you are implementing? So that's why he was so excited and he invited me to Dubai. In 2010, I let my brother to do my business. He was actually a student, but I taught him how to do henna and he started behind me because there was no one to take care of my business. So I came to Dubai. So my brother started doing business at my place. I came to Dubai only for the trial period for a month. When I came to Dubai, I landed here in the night time and I slept very well. And early morning, someone called me and told me to get ready. You have only 1 hour and we have to go to the workplace. I said, okay, I dressed up and I gone and with them. So they took me to Atlantis, the Palm Dubai, and it was like my dream place. Unbelievable. Like I never ever have seen the place like this in my life. And I was so excited. Oh my God, here I will be working. I can't believe this. Because only in this place, like this place, people they can see, they can imagine only in the dreams. But very few people they get chance to work in those places who are recognized as luxury places in the life, in the world, right? So I was one of them, lucky person. I joined my job and then I started doing painting in front of the people. It's called name painting. Name painting, maybe if you go to Europe or somewhere, you have seen some of people, they are sitting, they are doing with a brush and painting, they're writing actually names, but they are making characters. Some of making their animals, sea animals and some flowers. I will share it to you, my pictures or videos.
Please.
You can have a look.
Can you share them here at all? I'd love to see some of your work.
Okay, I'll share it to you. So let me check how I can share.
Let me give you share screen. You're using your phone, right?
Yes, exactly.
It's easy to do, but you connect to your phone instead of your laptop in order to do this. I just
actually my laptop was busy, that's why I couldn't connect, and that's why someone using my laptop.
okay.
So Anyways, I will share it to you.
Yeah, I just gave you screen sharing privileges so you can use your phone.
Okay. So shall I share here?
Yeah, please.
Okay, let me.
Let people see your work. Do you see how to do it?
Yes, exactly. And I'm already in the folder. Just wait. Okay, here's the picture. You can see.
Wow.
It's written Asim. Okay. And as you can see, the name starting from Camel and Burj Al Arab. Actually, this is a 7-star hotel in Dubai. So these type of characters I was doing.
Let's see your work.
Yeah, this is my work. I'm the one doing this.
But who's doing the work?
Yeah, let me show you another one.
So in other words, now you design pictures for hotels or whoever asked you.
Yes, actually, let me explain you what is that. Name painting. Okay, writing name is a normal thing. Everyone know how to write their names. But name painting is different art. It's come from the calligraphy. Okay.
Yeah.
So like if I'm sitting in Dubai and I know this is a tourist place, people, they come from around the world to visit here. And when they come to Dubai, they go to different places. Okay. They buy some souvenirs from Dubai with the pictures, with written something. And the German guy, he got an idea that why we don't do this some artistic thing. That idea come from him, but I'm the one doing practically. So he just shared to me ideas. Then he take me in his car to different places in whole Dubai. And I picked some of pictures what I can draw in their names. Like Burj Khalifa is the tallest building in the world. Everyone knows. So like Burj Khalifa, iconic building in Dubai. Burj Al Arab is a 7-star hotel in Dubai. And palm tree is a cultural, like a traditional and natural tree from Dubai, from the Arab culture. Desert safari. This is also like a big sign of Arab culture. And falcon. This is a come from traditional. And they have some like a beauty of the gardens, and some of they have dolphinarium. So this all things I collected. Okay, and I like make an album of the design, like a 30-50 designs. I copied and I practice on it. Then I started doing names. Like if you give me your name, Carla, I will do Carla within 3 minutes, and with the dolphin, with the camel, with the palm tree, and with the flamingo, with the buildings of the iconic. So it's called a souvenir from Dubai. And people, they love to take this with them when they come to Dubai. And I have like a everyday client from different countries. Okay. We have a place. So let's come back to the point when I started doing this art, and I work with the company 5 years. Okay. So with the now, if you notice, I started from Hin art. In Dubai, I'm doing a name painting. Then later on, I met someone from Russia. The lady, she met me here just randomly. We were sitting in a food court, and She started talking to me, asking me about me, and she shared to me also about her some information. Then we came to know that we both are artists. And she spoke to me about her art, and she told me that she's doing a makeup for the models. So I was curious to know about her, that how she do actually, and she was curious to know about my work. Then we decided, let's meet up somewhere where we can show each other our work. Then I went to her place, and she have shown me her skills, and I was quite inspired by her. And she have like checked my work, and she was also inspired. So I just requested her, can you teach me little bit, because I love to do art. And she said, yes, why not? You can bring someone with you as a model, and I will teach you like the basic things. I said, okay. I invited one of my friend, and she go with me, and she have done on her face the face like we do on Halloween. We do in different type of things, but
Yeah.
it was a part of that, like Halloween makeup. Okay, but it was not specifically for Halloween. It was specifically for the parties. How the in Eastern, in America, in Canada, in Europe, people how they dress up, and how the girls they make up. That was actually representing that type of makeup. So I learned from her, and I doing face painting also, makeup also, and this has also become a part of my art. So now I already doing three art. Then I learn sand art, like how if you go to Dubai or any Arab country, people they're doing sand art, like
Yeah.
inside the bottle, they write your name and they draw with the sand. Okay, or if you like allow me, so I can show you an example, so it will be easy for you to understand. Just
Yeah, I mean, I'm fascinated by what you're telling me.
yes, wait, let me show you. Okay. Okay. So here we go. As you can see,
Wow.
this is called sand art. And you can see the written Dubai inside. Okay. And then there is a scenery, there is a pattern like a mountain, sunset, beach, palm tree, and some birds also you can see. So this is all made by hand in 3 to 5 minutes.
But how? Look at all
That's
the different colors. That has
because
to take time.
let me explain you. Wait. Let me
It's
explain you.
absolutely stunning.
Yeah, actually, this idea come from like a Jordanian people. They started this art. I learned from Jordan person. Actually, they buy white color sand, which the kids they are using in the schools to the book and for the playing area. Maybe you have seen that. There is a very thin sand. They actually color in a different type of colors to put them in a balls, and whenever they have a client, so they take the colors which they want to use, and they're drawing the design. Of course, this is art. No one can do very easily. You need a practice. You need to learn. You need to know and the first most important thing that you need to be an artist if you want to do something new. If you are not artist by naturally, by passion, by professions, you cannot do anything. Even many people they come to me and they ask me, we want to learn from you this, and I simply say no. If you have no any background from artistic family or from artistic school or any imagination, if you don't have, you cannot do any. And I don't want to waste my time with someone who don't know art, right? So that's a different type of art. Then I do face painting, I do henna art, I do name painting, I do sand art. Then I do temporary tattoos also. That's actually, you cannot say art, you can say just a service, because I bought this machine from Europe online, and I just bought a printer. So I started making stencils, like people, they, whatever they want to make, whatever they want to write. So I just go to my computer, open Photoshop, and I just like artwork on the design and print out on a stencil and put on a sticker on skin and doing spray. That's temporary art. Okay, this is, you cannot say art is a temporary tattoo. Okay, the part of this, the next one, I'm doing also some customizing necklaces, like
Oh, wow.
with the names. Like if you tell me your name, Carla, and you want in Arabic. So first I will translate in Arabic that how your name look like in Arabic. Then we have some material. It's totally handmade, and we cut it with the hand, okay, with the cutter, and exactly the name what you want to wear, and putting chain in it, and then we polish it. So there is a different option. Some of people they want gold plated. Some of people they want rose plated. Some of people they want silver. So we have that all materials. Actually, why I'm telling you this all, because this is all we are doing in a one place. Okay. So like after resigning from the company, I started my own working as a freelancer, and I have been worked for the events, promotions, and for like providing activities to the mall, to different companies, to the conferences. So that gives me a more potential to work more. Then I come up with the idea, why I don't make my own team. So what I did, I start make friends, like who are artists, who are doing different type of art. I speak to them, I sit with them, I explain them what I want to do, and they were agreed, because they were happy also. If you look around the world, you will find a thousand of artists sitting in the streets. They are doing their arts. They are making just money to live. They cannot feel full like dreams. Why? You know why? Because they have no exactly platform what they needed. You're sleeping.
No, I'm very much awake. Can you show me some of the pictures that you have actually done for people when it comes to makeup? I would love to see it.
Yes, actually, the thing is, this all the art what I'm doing, I do almost like a eight type of art, and I have spent my whole life for the art. Okay, so I have done like a different type of job, and then I come up with the idea that I should make my own team, and now I have my own team. I have different artists from different nationalities. They are doing different type of art. So now we are a team. So what we do, we take us places like shops or kiosks in different places where the people they go for the visit. Okay, especially the tourists, and they go and they buy, and we are like busy enough all the time. So we have different points, and now people they know me in Dubai as the artist. But I always wanted to wanted to explore myself to the people who don't know about me. Like if you ask any Pakistani, any other Pakistani about me, about my work, I'm damn sure he didn't know it, and he will never know
Yeah.
about me, because in our culture, in our country, there is no any scenario like people that don't spend money on art, like people that don't go to buy something like this. That's why it's failed. If I start in my Pakistan, in my country, it failed. So no one will buy it, because buying my painting, you need to have a nice house. You need to have a big house where you can hang it. Because my painting, it's not cheap. my painting is quite expensive. I do in 5 minutes name, and I charge for it like $50. Okay. And if someone wants to get a frame, so it's like $100 with the frame. So this is my painting, which people they love to buy.
Can you show me one of your paintings when you were doing makeup?
Let me, actually in my phone, I don't have pictures, all the pictures in my phone. But later on, actually in my laptop I have, but I can show it to you. I can send it to you so you can show to the people again, my album, whatever I do.
Your work is amazing. How
Thank
long
you.
does it take you to do the makeup, do someone's makeup?
Like, it depends what type of makeup they want. But normally I take like 15 to 20 minutes.
That's incredible.
Yeah, actually, whenever I decided to do something, I practiced a lot and I make sure always that I'm doing perfectly, because when you are doing something live, you have no chance to make a mistakes, right? So I don't take a chance as a mistake. Unfortunately, sometimes we can make mistakes, but the thing is, mostly I try myself to make things fast and perfect. So people, they are watching me live, people, they are standing around me, so they enjoy actually. So whenever I sit on my chair and I do painting, so there is always crowd behind me, people they love to see and they buy it. And then, of course, I have a huge fan following from especially German. I always praise Germans because they are my mostly client from Germans. And the second number from United States. And the third number people are from, you can say from Europe. So these like mostly client from there I'm getting.
Fascinating.
Thank you.
I love what you do. How did you meet Rehan? Were you
Sorry?
when you met Rehan, was it at the NAS summit or did you just meet him when you were working?
No, I can't do anywhere.
Where did you meet Rehan? Did you meet him? Yeah, Rehan Allahwala. Did you meet
Henna.
him?
Yeah, actually, I have on my Google account, and people they contact me mostly for the home services. Actually, I don't invite people to come on my place for the henna, because applying henna, you need a relaxed place where you can apply.
I understand. That wasn't my question. I was wondering how you met Rehan Allahwala.
I didn't get.
How did you meet Rehan Allahwala?
To whom?
Forget it. The person who introduced you to me.
Rehan Allahwala.
Yes.
Sorry, I didn't get you because your accent is totally different. That's why. Sorry,
Right.
sorry. Anyways.
And you're not interested, you're not used to listening to my way of speaking. You probably only speak with people in Dubai. Anyway, how did you meet him?
Actually, he was traveling to Dubai recently. Okay. So
Yeah.
he just posted on Facebook that who wants to pick me and drop me to the sports city and spend time with me almost like 30 minutes and we can have a conversation. And I was in a queue. I commented and I told him like, I'm the first person will be if you contact me. But he didn't meet me the time. But later on in the night, he contacted me and he told me that I'm interested to meet you and talk to you about this. Then I explained him about myself. Then he invited me in a live session. Okay, we haven't met yet physically, but we met on online.
Okay.
With the one of his friends. and he interviewed me also, and you are the second person. So that's why. But we haven't met yet.
Oh, I thought he may have met you at one of your shows.
No, we just spoke. We just spoke on phone call, and we had like a conversation on the Facebook.
Oh, great.
Yeah, but he's a good guy.
Yes, I know.
I like him, and I'm following him since 2 years.
2 years.
Yeah, because I just saw him since 2 years, and like his page first time when I listened his video and watched his video, and he was talking about something like about e-commerce, and I was always interested in e-commerce, and then I become a fan of him because the way he was teaching, the way he was talking, and I really liked because everyone can understand what he's talking about.
Great.
Yeah.
I want to thank you for spending time with me tonight. Do
You're
you
welcome.
have anything you want to leave our audience with?
I just would like to say that follow as much as Carla because she is doing a good job. As of me, like if I tell you like how many days we had a conversation only to come online, and no one I have found like her doing her job perfectly and with the sincerely. Like you are very serious in your job, and I really appreciate. And this is my message to your viewers that follow you as much as and give you a time.
Thank you so very much. And I want to thank the Institute of Peace for sponsoring this interview. I want to thank Rehan, Allahwala, of course, you, Zahid Malik, and everyone who may have watched or will watch in the replay. This was really a very interesting interview. And I want to remind you that the Institute of Peace, which is promoting peace one conversation at a time, has sponsored this interview. Can we wave goodbye? Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Don't go anywhere.